Yeah, so Nano, look at this long-term weekly chart. I mean, this is insane. Nano absolutely pumped like crazy back in 2017. It's insane. Now, long term, it's been holding this trend line. That being said, it's still above the trend line by about 117%, right? Or on the way down, the drawdown to the trend line would actually be about 50%, right? So Nano at $5, I think, based on fundamentals, is very, very fair, right? I think my Nano fundamental thesis is that it's ultimately the best solution for digital cash payments, and I believe that the world will start to adopt digital cash payments, and as a result, Nano will be completely repriced. That's the fundamental perspective. From a technical perspective, we're still above the trend line. We pumped like crazy from 72 cents all the way to $16 on Huobi. There was a wick all the way up to $100. That's how bad they wanted this thing when it was pumping. Now, what I would like to see out of Nano is a bump and run. A bump and run is where you pop up, make support on the downtrend line, and take off. Actually, Bitcoin just did one of those. Bitcoin does it all the time, right? That's what I'd like to see out of Nano. And when Nano does pump, it usually pumps pretty hard. And that's one of the good things about actually being in Nano is that you can sit in it, and then all of a sudden when it moons, when it 20x's, right, you're able to take profits. And not only that, but when you've got an entry point so low, there's very little risk of losing money after it does something like a 10x or a 20x and it pumps, because it's not likely to come back down to 72 cents anytime soon, had you been buying the base, right? The bigger the base, the higher into space. So I would like to see Nano do a bump and run from a technical perspective. At $5, if I didn't have any exposure to Nano, I would certainly be buying some, not financial advice. And I will, as much exposure as I do have to Nano, I will absolutely be buying some should we come down to this $3.12 support or this trend line anytime between the apex of this triangle and this trend line, right? So anywhere between $2.40 to $3.12, I'm absolutely adding to my Nano position there. And it just comes down to me believing that Nano is technically the best solution for digital cash payments, right? I know people love to talk about the Lightning Network. People like to talk about Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, whatever. I've done my research, and I strongly believe that that's Nano for me. It's fast, it's feeless, it's green. There's lots of good things about Nano. So for me, it's a long-term value investing play. Sometimes in value investing, you have to be willing to look stupid for a long period of time so that eventually you end up looking like a genius. Do all value investing plays work out? No, but I think that the risk reward ratio on Nano is actually really, really ridiculous. I think that the risk is fairly low because it's just been following this trend line long term. So the risk is you come down to this trend line. If it breaks the trend line, you still have a very, very strong base of support of between 70 cents and $1. So that's the risk, right? And the reward is that it completely gets repriced and sees mass adoption and goes to ridiculously high levels. So that's the reason I personally invest in Nano, because I think the risk to reward ratio is the best of any cryptocurrency. That's just my opinion. Lots of people hate Nano. Lots of people don't think it'll be adopted, but we shall see.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.